I think he's got kind of, somewhat of a bad rep. The guy that I've seen in the locker room has been awesome. The team camaraderie, teaching the young guys, how to do certain things because he's seen it all before.
I'm Robin Lundberg, joined by Baltimore Ravens tight end Mark Andrews, who's here on behalf of Rockin Protein, his go-to protein drink, which we're going to get to in just a second, of course, Mark. And, you play tight end, but you seem like a fairly low-key guy, maybe unlike some other tight ends out there in the news right now. Has Travis Kelce made tight end the most glamorous position in all of sports?
First, Robin, thank you for having me on. I think, right now he's bringing a lot of buzz, man. When you have an incredible tight end like Trav and then obviously elevating his game and finding a girl like Taylor Swift, it's going to create a lot of buzz. I'm excited for him. I'm excited he got a touchdown and could show off a little bit.
You were cheering for him at home?
You gotta root for him, man. You gotta root for that situation and everything he's going through, and it's been cool to watch, and yeah, I think it's been fun.
Have guys in the locker room been talking about that?
Yeah, I think at this point it's like, who is not talking about Trav and Taylor Swift? So yeah, I think it's kind of like a whole world type of thing. Everyone's talking about them, and there's a lot of buzz. So it's been cool.
All right, now when you are talking about tight ends, Travis Kelce's one of those guys who gets mentioned in that GOAT debate. Who's the greatest tight end of all time in your mind?
Yeah, I think Trav's got to be, obviously mentioned in that. I think, I have so much respect for him and his game and what he's able to do year after year after year and make plays has just been incredible. I think Gronkowski's got to be up there. What he's been able to do is just, a terror, when he got into the league. So those are my two guys.
You're not that far away from being the all-time receiving yards leader in Baltimore Ravens history. Is that something that you've thought about and are aiming for?
Yeah, I think when you start, surpassing some of these all-time Ravens records, like, yearly receiving records and stuff like that, you start to think about, how cool it is, because you play this game and you're able to, etch in stone, something that's been there for a while, and especially a Ravens organization. There's been a lot of great players. So to be able to have that, feat and to be able to do that would be incredible. At the end of the day, I'm just looking to win games, help this team win games and looking forward, just taking each week at a time and not looking too far ahead.
How about the guy throwing you the ball, Lamar Jackson? Where would you assess, with your eyes, where he's at in this new offense and what he could be?
He looks great, man. He's been so focused. You could see it from training camp. I think, just with everything being done, his deal being done, he's able to focus on what matters and he's taken it to heart. He's really, dove down and learned the offense, being able to take command of the offense and help lead us guys. Because when you have a guy like Lamar back there, anything is possible. You're able to do so many different things. He's able to extend plays. He's able to put the ball in the money, 50, 70 yards down the field, doesn't matter. Because he's special and he sees the game really well. I don't think there's a lot of people or quarterbacks in the league that can, have the vision and just the awareness and the anticipation that Lamar has.
The receiving corps dealt with some injury yourself too, Odell included in that, but a new teammate of yours. Is there something about Odell people don't know?
I think he's got kind of, somewhat of a bad rep, and the guy that I've seen in the locker room has been awesome for our locker room, the team camaraderie, getting guys around, teaching the young guys, how to do certain things because he's seen it all before. And he's just been a joy to have in the locker room. He's incredibly skilled. This is the best, I think that, he's ever felt, and he's playing really good football. So I'm excited for him to get back out there, make some big plays. And, I'm just thankful to be able to have him in our locker room because he's been really good for us.
You guys have the Browns coming up next. Their defense has been great to start the season. Can fantasy owners be comfortable starting you?
Obviously, we got a big task this week and the Browns, defense have been, doing their thing. But at the end of the day, we're going to be able to go out there, play some good football, fight. That's what I always like to do is go out there and work hard, try to beat the man, across from me and nothing changes there.
All right, tell us about your partnership with Rockin Protein and why that's your go-to drink there.
Yeah, so I've got an incredible partnership with Rockin Protein. It's my go-to protein drink. One of the reasons I love it so much is because it tastes so good. It doesn't have that chalky, kind of bad aftertaste to it. I think one of the best things is that I drink it. It's got 30 grams of protein. It's high protein. It's got low carbs, no added sugar. And, being a type 1 diabetic, that's big for me. Putting good things in your body, making sure it's healthy and pure. And so I use it, before workouts, after workouts, any time of day. We actually made a video for it with our partnership, and it's on my Instagram. If you want to go check out my Instagram, it's at MANDREWS, Mandrews. So go check it out. We had a good time shooting and just showing you the partnership.
Mark, appreciate the time. Good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on.